Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel. It's Christine and I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Globe impacts my community and country. So if that interests you, definitely keep on watching. Just as a disclaimer for today's video, I know that I'm indoors and the background's a bit plain. It's because California is hitting its peak of mosquito season right now, and for the sake of not getting bit, this is just the way I'm trying to work around it, so please bear with me. We will be back to our regular sessions very soon, but other than that, let's get started. One really big thing I want to highlight before I really start anything is that we are all on this earth, this giant earth that we all share together. Within this giant earth, we hold 300,000 known plant species, over 2 million known animal species, and over 7 million people. That by itself is already so incredibly large and so incredibly grand. Knowing that, we should understand that we have a great responsibility to be taking care of our earth and taking care of our resources. With that in mind, I want to sort of transition into how we have a great responsibility as individuals and how we can do that as a community and as a country. I understand that some of these things can be pretty controversial because we all live in different regions of the world, which means different cultures, different lifestyles, and different access to resources. And so wanting one way of changing or reforming the way that we're taking care of our earth can be extremely difficult for one part of the earth than it is for another. This is why it's important that we understand our own individual contributions so that we can make our own impacts that create bigger change. One of the ways that we can do that is by understanding the effects of our choices. Some of these choices may include what we choose to consume, purchase, or even manufacture. Within this giant bubble, we have this even smaller bubble where we can ask ourselves the questions, is this sustainable and is it sustainable for the long run? And this is when it comes to making choices as to what is worth buying, what is worth selling, and what is worth making. And obviously, lastly, one of the most important parts of taking responsibility is wanting change. And by change, I mean wanting to improve and to create better and more sustainable ways of living for not just yourself or your community, but for a country and global scale. Now you might be wondering, how can an individual like myself create such a great influence in not just my community, but even in a global stance? I can say that for being a part of Gen Z, we are a very social media and internet induced generation, meaning we have an abundance of access to receiving information and to share information. This is when amazing programs like Globe come into play, because this is one of thousands on hundreds of thousands of resources that people can use in order to educate themselves about the environment. And even by taking a step further, by giving people opportunities to interact with their environment, whether if it's through watching your videos or through reading your posts, those are just one of many different ways that you can do that. So how does Globe impact my community and country? I would answer that by saying it helps me to understand my responsibility as an individual and helps me to be educated about the environment around me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.